what, third, right?
Fourth.
Oh God, good. It's getting closer to deer season all the time. And there's geese in the field. And there's Bollinger trying to put his gun together so he can shoot something.
I feel better already knowing that on this morning our great land is being led by Bill Clinton.
That's true.
It's a wonder the camera's even working.
I feel like killing something. What's that other one you got?
Just in case this one blows up.
Where'd that one come from?
What's that?
You had that one?
This one here, yeah, this is that. I don't know, is that one you had for a while?
Yeah, it is. I thought I lost that for you. We got a cripple.
Let's see, it's way too high tech. I tried to adjust it and I couldn't. Isn't that a neat blind? Yes, sir. You've got another one down there. You bought one of them and he put some little alligators on it. I put 4 on that or whatever. I'm going to go get me another, get that other one that they got.
Bobby, remember that guy down in Detroit with that little teepee blind deal? Oh, yeah. God, that was funny. He had he'd had about a half a dozen different prototypes. He started out with bamboo and that wasn't tough enough, and he went to PVC plastic and that wasn't tough enough, and he ended up with fiberglass rods. The deal that all the rods were the same length, and as they unfolded and stuff and kind of popped out, it became a little two-sided, but more like this. It really was, but some of what he goofed up on is he brought all of his prototype stuff, like the one with the tennis ball as the hinge points and stuff.
Oh, when he started making them?
Oh, he brought all the shit in, and he'd be over there, and we were both right across from him there, and somebody'd walk by and just stop for a second. Oh, he'd come with that shit, you know, just dancing right out there, and he'd start folding it up right there.
Everywhere he went, when he'd leave his booth, he'd strap one on his...
Yeah, he had kind of a neat deal. He had just one string, and he'd put it right over like you carry a gun on a sling, you know, and he'd be walking down, somebody'd say something to him, he'd start folding it right out and everything.
Well, that shows how good it is, or how handy it is, really.
It was pretty neat.
Yeah.
He'd get somebody's attention out in the hallway, he'd just put her and send her right up the hallway, boy.
Yeah.
Boy, one thing you never do when you're in a blind, smoke. You never smoke when you're in a blind. I see that for 10 miles. You remember how the Indians picked it up?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was, yeah, but that was you cooking lunch.
I'm getting all this because this might be the goose hunt. If no gooses come.
Oh, you're making that new deal too, eh?
About any time, really. 20 after here.
Oh, I got 10 after.
Oh, really? I got a fast watch.
Well, Clinton in now.
Well, that's just right. I feel like I'm so aggressive now. Tax and spin, that's us.
You know, if you stood over by them guys, I wouldn't have to keep going back and forth like this.
That's right, you don't even have to be in it.
I mean, I don't want you to feel like you're out of this or anything, you know. Now that you got your plug in your gun, you're legal.
I'm legal. Fred's blind.
Well, after all, when you don't bring a gun, you gotta have something. Yeah. Yeah. Tros and now Clinton. What's next? Huh? Is his show back on now?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good.
In fact, it was even better than the other because
Yeah.
it showed more hunting.
It really is. I think it's going to be a better show.
I bet there was about 15 minutes of the hunting movie.
They hunted pheasants, didn't they?
Yeah.
Got into some birds, too.
Yes, sir.
Of course, Freddie did as usual. There's a rooster. See him down in there? He's all tucked in. Well, there he goes. It's a sad story.
Give us a story about Louis.
Oh, that's that one that Lindy crippled.
I
And
guess I should have told the story.
he was sitting out in the decoys, and boy, he wasn't going no place, so Boy, the guys was hollering, so I finished him off, and I said, heck no, let's just leave him right there. And he'd get up and walk around and sit back down. And boy, another bunch come in, he helped me call them in. Well, by the time everything got over with, why, he goes to get all the cripples when we're getting ready to take off, and of course nobody got bullets but me. So Bobby takes my gun, Lindy starts running after Louie, and old Louie run faster, and pretty soon Louie was a-flying. Last time we seen Louie, he was headed right into the sun. Not missing a wing beat either, just flicking him right off. Couldn't believe that. Sat down in front of us in 15 minutes.
I know.
Now, just how can that happen when you're hunting?
I don't know.
Huh?
We'd have had one more bullet, we'd have got him.
One more. Just one more.
Nice look. Maybe I should have told the story.
Well, you know.
You think it would have come out that you crippled it?
Well, I don't know.
It was on his side, so he had to.
Portions of the story were hit right to home, you know, they was true, but I think he pulled a Clinton on us there. Right off the get-go.
Yeah.
Well, folks, you heard it here first. If I'd had a gun, I'd have been shooting.
The last time we were in this field, we did the same freaking thing.
Yeah, except we started shooting last time, and he was about 3 times higher than that.
Just how close was they over our heads, Buck? I didn't look up, but they must
that
have.
one bird must have been like 20 foot.
Huh?
20 foot?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he was just right here, the lowest one. There was 2 that were low, and one to come right over. He about 20 foot off.
You don't take the hand in the bush, or the bush in the hand, and. Huh?
Well, we get greedy. See?
I bet you will the next flock comes in.
I was figuring at least 10 or 12 for the first slop over here.
I know, they saw my light flashing on my camera.
Must have been.
They just looked down and just... No problem.
That was sweet. Not only did we not kill any, but we probably blew them out of the field for a week.
No, they'll be back. They're better to do that than to shoot and cripple one or whatever.
Any of them in there you recognize, like that one you were talking about?
Maybe the goose? That's probably what it was.
It was that low one.
Pull up! Pull up!
Louie was the low one. He had that extra lead in him, or steel.
This is not good, boys. Pull out.
Well, they're still smiling.
What else can you do?
I'm just running a camera, but if I'd have had a gun, I'd have shot some geese.
When we stood there by the truck and watched the geese fly over and the guns were still in the back of the truck.
Yeah, but they was a lot higher than that. They was 10, 15 feet higher than that. This last one. They wasn't near this close.
Still wasn't no excuse.
Now, whose fault was that, Bob? I mean, you're still hunting with these guys.
I didn't agree with Buck. I think it's Lindy's fault.
Let me get them.
Fellas,
Right there. Yeah, that's the
you
one.
know what you've just done? You've just opened up the floodgates. The first sign we see of geese, I'm shooting.
Well, that or if you guys don't want it, I'll throw the camera at them. Shit, I could have hit a half a dozen of them.
Get them tangled in the
Jesus.
there.
You know, you got me out of a warm bed to see some ducks and geese fall to the ground here.
We showed you some geese already.
Yeah.
That was Fred Trost right there.
What was that?
Yeah,
man?
one.
Is the guns unloading that haven't been fired. What I think this is they just thought they'd bring me out the first time and see if I'm all right. And the next time they're going to shoot at the geese.
Next time's a real McCoy.
Bob, you're taking back more shells than you brought.
Yeah.
Now, if everybody.
The other one we might be able to use that real
I'm sitting by him because I want to see a goose go down. Look at that.